be honest, uh, winners round 3 is kind of when the fireworks start happening, and this might be the start of some of the most anticipated matches that we're going to be having for this tournament. Would you not agree with that statement?
I am like full on board with that statement, and more so, honestly. I probably would purchase more tickets to be on board on that cruise because you're so right, Eddie. This is Oats versus
you know what?
Ruyarin.
You know what? Let me like not play it at 360p because we're in 2022.
Oh my gosh! Both 41 runners.
Thank you, Arcade Dude.
Not mid.
Arcade.
Not to say that they're
Thank you.
mid players, but they're like
Steffi.
in the middle of 41. They're like, I think Oats has a 41.
You're just mid.
39?
He says.
Ruya has the 39. Oats has the 33, I believe.
At least
6 seconds
Eddie's
off
here.
from each other.
Yeah, these guys are mid.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, if that doesn't say sweaty.
Wait, what happened to Ruya here?
Oh no, both of these players are they're when in terms of sweatiness, they're the cream of the crop. I mean, we're talking Oats
probably Ridley
battling out for the world record with Zeus back in the day, and Ruya probably the strongest early game runner of like all of Super Metroid history, basically. And not only that, but Ruya also being the world record holder for GT Classic, and just starting to dip his hands into any percent. So, I mean, what is it?
Hello.
Was it 246s? Is that what we just saw here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got
from Oats and a 61 from Ruru. Jeez.
It's all for entertainment.
Okay, so
no, I'm just joking, dude.
Gaming here. This is what you're all gonna get.
Yeah, not to be one up, but like. And both of these runners also are like in top contention for a series world records too. So just, it says a lot about the caliber of Oats and of Ruru. I'm going to be calling him Ruru. I'm sorry. These are both runners that I watched when I first started in 2016. So it's, I'm getting the goose pimples here.
Goose pimples.
All right, you might want to get those checked out. But anyway, we got such a great match here. I mean, this is like top tier running. I mean, both of these runners.
That's funny. Sassy's any.
Absolutely. Like given things that could happen, they could win the tournament. Zeus, you could argue is the favorite, being the world record holder. But like any of the players, I would say in the top 7 are that. They're like, you cannot mess around with these runners. They're all 41 runners, all extremely dangerous, and it's really like a kind of a toss-up. I think in some of these matches to see who's gonna win.
Seriously. On top of that, I honestly, what I've been kind of thinking to myself.
No, I do not.
I even dreamt about it. I couldn't from the 2 hours of sleep that I got today, I just kept thinking, what Oats and Ruru do when they run against each other. Are they gonna commit to a PRKD and just go all out? What do you think, Eddie? What's how risky are they gonna play it?
Yeah, I was actually trying to talk to both
frame.
of them, trying to see if I can get any game strats for the race.
Ruya's catching up a little bit.
I feel like both of them.
I didn't play very well here.
That approach of just go 3 tank PRKD. Maybe the only safety you're probably going to get is the wave missiles, but I think it's even possible that we'll see them skip that. I think it's still a little crazy to skip the wave missiles. That's the one extra set of missile packs that kind of
I messed up he probably pulled ahead before the climb.
You can get scammed at the very end, but
would be my
think
guess.
that both of these players for the most part are not going to be.
I just jumped too high there, so. Well, he may have a little bit of mess up, but he
just all the more exciting for us to behold.
His climb is like 30 frames faster than most runners.
This is a very dangerous boss route. When you're going for world record, you kind of have to go all in. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me,
dude? I think Ruya saved like a good second on Oats on that climb right there.
Nah, it was about.
It's funny, the pit
20
room
frames.
prior to that, they actually both made the exact same mistake, jumping a little bit early. But Ruya, known for the climb and parlor, having stupidly disgusting room times, and showing that, just like that.
I figured Ruya would be ahead
right there in the beginning.
It does, Eddie. You're right.
I'm gonna have to have you to hand me like a vomit bag because this is too it's more than just sick. It's actually like infectious. How
Damn, Seffi's
how
just
good
sick.
these runners are.
He's just Seffi's got a virus.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have
The
to
way
see
he's
what happens
talking.
here with this bomb Chorizo. A little bit of scamming can happen. Will they get the right amount of missiles? I think Oats got scammed there.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so we're gonna
Yeah, I
take a nice
did
little
get
lead here
scammed.
because
It was
if you
too. It was so
don't get
tightly
the right amount of
bunched
drop
together. I
spread, the
couldn't
drop
really.
spread from bomb Chorizo, you have to go in 2 rounds. And so you can see just like that, they were pretty much even, maybe a second or 2 off. But Ruya taking a nice little lead right now.
Yeah. A lot of things that end up.
Well, I mean, the thing
dictating
is,
how
if
your
I
run's gonna
if I
go is
skip
gonna be
if I
Phantom.
skip that
That's
wave
like
missile,
literally the ghost elephant in the room.
that changes
You'll see
everything.
what
That
kind of
changes when
RNG
I
they
enter
get. It's gonna
Torian. That
be
changes
maybe in
what
about,
drops
like,
I'm
5
getting.
minutes from
So
now.
it's hard to like look
Uh,
at 29 and
For
go,
now,
oh, it
it's
saved
just
you,
gonna be clean movement.
because
They're not
it
gonna want to
didn't,
take damage.
really.
Oats has that 90.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, so
that hit
that's
from the waiver.
oh my
yeah,
goodness. He's gonna
my
want
early game was
some-
suffering a little
oh,
bit here.
He's fine now.
I think he's okay. Yeah, he's fine.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Yeah, that's the guy Seffi was alluding to. The pirates room. The thing
Yeah,
is,
exactly. There's really no way to
you need
know.
to come out with at least 1 extra
Like,
missile pack.
in
so
that
you wanna come out with
instance,
at
yeah,
least
it
2
did save
missiles.
me, but
And if you don't have full HP, what ends up happening is the missile drops and the health drops start getting mixed together, and you might not get those 2 missiles that you need entering over
I did
here.
miss
As
the
you can
full
see,
halfie.
Ruya's
If
in
I
his
didn't miss the
farm.
full halfie,
2
that
of
was
those
41
bugs
pace.
Gets the 5 missiles
Yeah.
to open up that red door, and Oats is gonna do the same thing right here. So all in all, both runners are safe.
Actually,
Yeah.
this pace was
That's,
kind of
that's
insane.
Pretty much the sum of it. Those five
with all the
missiles are
issues.
really
This early
important
game sucked.
to gain access to these early supers, which is the
2010.
easiest and also the most common sequence break. The biggest one is going to be coming up right after they pick up charge beam.
Ruya's only like 6 seconds off me.
You were there when they were trash talking each other, Eddie. They were
Yes.
really at each other's throat.
Yeah.
Chat, I'm going to tell you right now, I've never seen an uglier side of SM. It was so
Okay,
toxic.
Steffi.
They were talking about buffing up and like going to the gym, beating each other up.
I did say that.
Eddie almost had to cancel the match. It was getting too volatile.
They're trying to. This
I
is
may or
like
may not have
MMA
tried to
fight.
instigate
They're
some
trying
trash
to.
talk between Oats and Ruya.
I know.
And I was able to get Oats to say in all caps, "You will lose." And then Ruya said, "I will lose my mind when I get a 41 OX in this race." And I was like, "Oh shoot!" And then Oats said, "I'm gonna go eat some sushi and go work out." And then that was it. But you know what? The biggest trash talk I've ever heard in SM. Absolutely insane.
You see, what a Chad. Oats literally flexing. I'm gonna go to the gym
Steffi, are you
instead.
live? Is this live or is
Playing
this?
the workout here in SM? I got fish to fry. No, obviously, they have really good sportsmanship. That's just for the sake of
Yeah,
playing
no,
up
it's
how
funny.
honestly how exciting this race is. Oh, nice up red tower for Ruru and Oats. I know Emmett's gonna be disappointed that there's no Rippy Skippies.
No ripper skip. That's not a very race safe strategy.
How's the run, sir?
Kind of looks like he might have thought about going for a second. because he
I
the
did
pretty
think
good
about it,
setup there.
Eddie,
But
for a second.
Both these players getting up that
It was
red tower
good.
fast.
It was
and
good.
Honestly, both players playing amazingly.
Yeah.
Oats was
I made a little bit of
behind
time.
because of the bomb Teresa.
I made a little
drop
bit of time
RNG,
up on this segment,
but it looks
surprisingly,
like
on
for the
him.
most part, no time has really been gained or lost between the two. So the great equalizers coming up. We got this red tower, or sorry, we got the caterpillar room up, and then we got. Seffi, give me a little breakdown on the next room that we got coming up after in a few rooms from now.
Oh, okay. So we're after this elevator, of course, just to get you psyched and into like the morb zone. There's gonna be the key hunter room, and then it's the
Love you, Steffi.
chat, you know it well. It's the Drowns of Cringe room, the moat. And for this one, there's 2 setups. We're gonna see how risky they're gonna try to play. There's 2 ways to get past this room. One of them consists of a CWJ.
Fairly
which is a
close here,
continuous
then.
wall jump,
Not happening for
which-
both these runners.
Yeah, they did not get the frame, the RNG frame.
Wow, this is really close at this
excellent
point. Then
horizontal bomb jump, which is the second method to get.
this is
across this
spicy
room,
already.
and
God,
Oats
this is a good
not
race.
That far behind.
No, he's definitely not.
It's-
Ruya taking
it's
a
kind of
little
hard to
dip
be
in the
this
beginning.
close
Both of these players
in this
were not
category.
able to get that magic CWJ frame, which allows you to just jump over the moat. It looks like it's so easy, but it requires a frame perfect jump at the start, and then it's a 2-frame window. And if you miss it, you fall, and it's shameful, and you lose a lot of time, and it's absolutely miserable. But just like that, with the little dip that Ruya took, whereas Oats got the just went immediately for the HBJ. Oats catching up a little bit on the time, so right behind Ruya right now.
Right, entering their first boss. Also, make no mistake that the HBJ is also not that easy as well.
It is not. It is absolutely not. In fact, that's probably one of the main reasons why it's recommended not to run this route if you are a beginner. But you know what? This one right here is another one. Fantoon.
Oh.
This has got to be.
good health.
I'm really excited to see how close it is after this fight.
Mid for Ruya. Ruya's gonna go for the 1 round, I think.
Ooh, very
my
good attempt
God.
though from Ruya. That was sick.
Really good stutter zone.
Oh. Ruya tried to go for
Oh,
a
it's
fancy
very
2 round.
close.
The flame was in the way. That's
gets built up.
recovery.
He gets spilled out. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
And
That's
Oats
close,
also-
dude.
Oh my gosh, with the second round.
So mid for Oats, and that was that a triple? No, mid fast for
Mid
Ruya.
fast, right.
And
Oh
it's
my
even.
gosh.
That's it. It's even, just like
So
that.
even. Their
Great
energy,
research
their
revolt.
ammo is incredible.
We both
Anybody
had, like,
witnessing,
perfect
bro?
ammo.
Like a really good race right here, right now.
They're all getting hyped up.
You know, there's a lot of RNG that can happen. We could have just seen, Oats just take a random 15-second lead just because of RNG or something like that. But just like that, I mean, they're even. They're even. This is a. They have perfect resources pretty much coming out. Oats with 1 less super, but honestly, these resources with the power bombs, the health, all looking absolutely amazing for both players here.
Yeah,
As fun as this
see,
is to be
what
this
happens
close,
when you
like I
go
feel
to
like
the
I
gym
lost a
and you
year
don't
of my
practice your
life.
RNG.
That was like stressful.
You get
But
bailed
like
out
I'm glad
Rue
because it
just
was
did, and
entertaining.
that is-
Yeah, Attic
that
was pretty
kept
rough.
them from losing what could have been up to maybe 24 seconds max. Because I know
The bug
every
didn't
pattern is
approach
8
me there. That was
seconds
kind of
time
annoying.
loss.
Yep. Okay. So Oats making a little mistake on that attic strat. So he's going to be slightly behind. This is a really difficult room, this attic room. I didn't get to see. Did you by any chance see if Ruya got the 2-for-1 super at the end?
I think he did.
Oh I was
right?
too focused on because. All right, well, sorry, Eddie. It's because your commentary is way too colorful. Of course, I had to follow what Oats was doing, but I didn't. I think he did.
Okay. You know what? It's fine though because Ruya
Just like
actually
that,
messed
dude.
up that pre-farm room a little bit, so giving a little bit of time back to Oats, and let's just kind of hope that they get past this bowling because it's always a little scary.
Splendid.
All right, we're
Okay,
good. We're good here.
stuff. This is
Okay.
Insane.
maybe this is where you really just do not want to take that 3rd hit or even potentially 4th hit, depending on your health.
Yep.
Because this is such a tragic way to kind of have your run die right before gravity, right before you
No,
can,
Ruya can make it all the way. Ruya might
show-
honestly make
just
it
show
through
off to
the
Nevdi,
lower
what it's like
bracket.
to get gravity.
Ruya played extremely
once
well.
again,
It's
those
actually
spikes
kind of
hitting you for
scary.
60 damage. If you just, they're actually deboosting into the ground to go a little bit faster so they could jump into that palm of the Chozo statue in 2
Close.
jumps.
Wow.
Now the thing is, if you mess up that deboost and you kind of Samus just kind of pops in the air, that's it. You might actually just be dead. You might not be able to get the run speed
Yeah.
along the ground, and it's just game over. And we have seen that happen in races before. But both these players looking like they're gonna be completely safe, even having that extra health, so that if they touch that crab, they're not gonna die. That's another random way to die. So,
You'd be
so far,
surprised how many runs die there. Anyway, sorry about that.
yeah. I mean, yeah, right. The crab that that Ruya farmed there for the extra power bomb. But that being said, Ruya has 8 supers. I expect him to just not farm these crabs, these cacti here. Oats with 6 supers, a little bit lower, didn't get hooked up in the farming room because he actually just did a deboost to skip it. We'll see if he farms these. Yeah, he's gonna farm these. Ruya's gonna skip them. In the end, it's gonna cost him 2 seconds or so, but you really need to start saving your supers here to make sure that you have the right amount of ammo for Ridley in the future.
Yeah, the great thing about that farm is that it could pretty much offset any potential like time loss due to the RNG in farming the bugs in Upper Norfair right before, or excuse me, right after picking up Speed Booster. So
Hmm.
I think it's a very wise farm.
Yeah, and we're seeing here just a little bit of a colorful different strats that they're doing. Ruya at the very bottom on that red tower doing a little weave moonfall, whereas Oats did the moonfall along the right side. It ends up being about the same speed, even though it affects the next room. It's just like you'll see that even though there's a lot of rooms they might be doing similarly, there's going to be slight differences in their play. One coming up, interestingly enough, when they do go down that elevator, you're gonna see Rio's gonna drop an extra super to open that ice door, and that's gonna enable him to do this left side business center strat and leaving the high jump boots room. We're gonna have to see if he can get that, or maybe he doesn't go for it because in a race setting maybe it's a little bit more scary, but I suspect he will.
I like to think that maybe he will.
Pretty close.
Because it does kind of make the double down back a little bit easier. There's like a break in between.
Yep.
I mean, we
This
can't.
strat that you're gonna see.
Bam.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
We can't
Oats
go
doesn't
for
open that door
grade
with
second.
super, whereas Ruya does. And that's going to be a very. It doesn't actually save you any time in that room. But you're going to see that when Ruya comes back into that room, he's going to go up the left side, potentially saving up to half a second on Oats there. And these kind of frame savers.
Is he?
Like,
Does he go up
that's
left
the kind
side
of thing,
always?
when you're playing at this level, that's the kind of thing that you're looking to save time on. When you're trying to get to a 41, saving half a second is gigantic. I know it sounds crazy, but it really is.
Yeah, no, all of that with the amount of rooms that you go through,
Ooh.
it's it's not outside
But
of
we're just
the
trading.
possibilities of being able to like save a bunch of seconds throughout the course of the the remainder of the run.
Okay.
I know that Ruru has said that it is like a half a second, right? It's like 30 frames of
It's
a time
something
save.
like that, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and just like that, so Ruya leaving the high jump boots room actually missed a wall jump, I believe, or wasn't able to get the morph.
It's hard to
soon.
get
So
races like
Oats
this.
taking a slight lead right
This is
there. And I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
it still just looks like
Pretty
much
crazy.
tied here.
Yeah, it has to
We
be,
keep
like,
getting
less
like
than
the
a
same
second.
items. I'm sure there's like some
That
deviation
is
because I did
it's
miss
so
the
nutty.
lava spark.
And on top of that, even their ammo is what we're looking for here.
Oh yeah, I also missed
is
Bubble
the
Mountain.
super missile count.
Yeah.
And being at
Fucked
8
up the,
at this point is
damage
just
boost.
so good.
Yep. I mean, absolutely amazing. I mean, this is
Oh, I
high
bet.
level Super Metroid gameplay right here. When you're seeing that they're this close, and like, sometimes people will say like, what is half a second? What is 1 second? Well, I mean, you could see it on the screen right now. That might be like a half a second. You save time, and you actually see the distance that Samus will go. I mean, right here. I believe Ruya did a strat that didn't have to farm that power bomb, whereas Oats paused for like literally 10 frames, and just like that, Ruya is like ahead. So like we're talking like you can save some of these frames, you're gonna get in the lead. Upper rising tide.
Oh my
Lean for
gosh.
both. Okay, here we go. Right side Bubble Mountain. Let's see how these players can execute right here.
Who's gonna go for this farm here? Oh, but doesn't get it.
Yeah, that was pretty
Oats
obnoxious.
taking a little stumble.
It was a
there.
good recovery,
still
though.
Fast, but as you can see, Ruya executing that properly and not falling at the bottom, taking a little bit more of a lead right now.
In this case, I mean, I know it is a race setting, and you want to go as fast as
Well, I was
possible,
too
but just
shaky.
for the
I
sake
didn't
of
want to mess up
being
the
extra
spike
safe,
suit. I'd rather
I
just
don't
farm
doubt
an extra
that
2 or 3
Ruru
times from the
might
bugs.
Try to go for a farm again, maybe 2 farms. I don't know what would you do in this situation? Like, I know Oats has to farm because 5 is, I don't know, is a little sketchy.
Oats, I think, is gonna have to do at least 2. Ruya would probably 1 farm in a non-race setting, is my guess. But I think in this setting he might do a 2 farm.
I would
We're gonna have to
assume.
see.
No, wow.
He's 1 farming. Okay.
He's 1 farmed
8 supers is good though. Like, that's really strong. Oh, Oats getting no supers there. Oats is probably gonna take this and go. Ooh, got scammed. So a 3 farm, but only got 2 supers there. So as you can see, 1 farm versus 2 farm, that's about 3 seconds that Ruya saved on Oats right now. So Ruya's slowly creeping and taking this lead right here. Is he gonna grab these wave missiles? He will. Okay.
For safety, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's what I
say,
know.
like it's okay. All right, Oats taking it too. Honestly, skipping the wave missiles in a race setting,
that would have been the race.
kind of to me is a little insane, I think.
Yeah, because the moment that you see that 15-9 out of Metroid 4 in Torium.
Yeah,
Instant.
You just
12-second loss.
literally just it's the most miserable thing to ever see that, because oh my gosh, I just lost so much time because I didn't sacrifice the 5 seconds that it's gonna ultimately cost me if I didn't get it otherwise.
Yeah, I assume Ruya hits the lava spark.
Like says it like all the
Well,
time.
win cap. If I would have done
Shout out to Seffi,
15,
too,
10,
also being a 41 runner,
I would have
that
won
also goes
if we both
40-10.
did that. So you
Okay,
can like
Seffi,
say,
we
oh,
got a scary room coming up.
if I would have done this, I would have won.
Do they
Or
go
if I
for
would
it,
have done
though?
this, I would have
Because
won.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
so
lava spark.
Pointless to.
And this is a stuttered 3. Typically, if you don't get this spark, you are hacked and you lose a lot.
I was pretty disappointed about this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's got it. That was like 1 pixel off. All right, well, Oats get it. No, Oats doesn't get it.
He's not going for it.
No, I went
did
for
he
it.
go for
I just messed up.
I think he just didn't get the short charge.
Yeah, I've been messing up that short charge. I think it's my
okay,
second
Oats
tap.
is gonna be
I don't
a
know
little
why.
bit further behind, but he's got really good health, and because he's going X Factor as opposed to Ruya, that sort of does mitigate a little bit of
but that
time
doesn't
loss,
matter
'cause in
because the
gravity jump,
RNG
you
would have
have to
been
pause
different then.
twice.
You know.
And but you have to pause regardless if you're gonna do X Factor. So ultimately,
So like
it's
it
still
saved me
anyone's
now,
game,
but
Ruya playing
it's always
extremely
different.
well right now, and Oats has to play a little bit catch up.
Excellent spark there.
All right,
Took it
worst
really
room in the
safe.
game.
Yeah, he did not get top shelf, right?
No, he did not.
This was
Like,
a pretty
safe
good
set.
segment
Playing
for
a
me,
little bit
if I
safe,
recall
yes. Okay,
correctly.
worst room in the game.
Other
We
than
saw
the worst room in the
Zoast
game.
Actually messed up. Oh, didn't take the hit though, so he's
Oh,
fine.
that's
He's fine.
good.
He's
Oh my
okay.
God.
That hit would have been really bad. Okay, let's see if Oats can get through it. This room is really not that hard, despite what it's called, but just, I don't know, something about it in a race setting, like people tend to mess it up. But yeah, okay, Ruya getting
Well,
through
yeah,
that just
because
fine
if
as
you
well,
think
gets
about
the
it,
short
you would have
charge.
gotten there at a different
So
frame.
honestly,
you know?
both players looking like they're pretty safe so long as Ruya can grab this. Yeah, getting that spark. That's a small health and a big health.
I think I played pretty well this segment.
Ruya's resources looking pretty darn good here. Oats as well. Let's see if he can get this spark as well.
I had to delay that spark or else I would have missed that second.
Same
together.
resources.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh yeah, wow, same resource.
I almost
other
feel
than
like we
one.
sent them like ROMs to give them equal RNG here. You know?
Seriously, they've been keeping up with each other in terms of RNG, and in terms of movement. Ruru just like less than half a room ahead of Oats. This is and 22 minutes in says a lot.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to see what kind of soup. Ooh, those are not good resources for Ruya. Will this metal pirate hook it up? I don't think he did.
Oh my
15
gosh.
and 7. That's not what you want to see.
Yeah, we both got screwed.
Okay, so
Eddie, I think you might be right. I think you might be right about that. Equal RNG.
Okay, all right. So Oats slightly more supers, but yeah. Oh, still not the greatest in the end. Oh my gosh, 6 supers entering. Ruya does have full HP, but 6 supers. That's pretty bad. You want 10 entering, and he didn't quite get it. But here we go.
Yeah.
Didn't even get a super there. That was
Go back
annoying.
to what you said though, Eddie. Oats is going for this X Factor on Ridley.
Yep.
Maybe like max 3 of them, which is gonna make this fight a lot faster in comparison to. Oh, he only gets 2.
Yeah, only 2 on that one, but Oats does have that extra super on Ruya. Both players' health looking really, really strong right now. I think we might potentially see Ruya sack some health here to just run through. No, Ruya with 201 HP.
Yeah,
that's
you don't
maybe
want
a little bit
to. I
playing
definitely wouldn't sack
conservatively.
health.
He wouldn't do that on
because
PvP.
it's
201 HP. He would probably have run through.
Scary in a
but
race.
You do want to ensure that you can get out
We
of
don't
lower
need
warfare
PBs
safely.
coming in.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not a good pattern that Ruya just got from Ridley.
Ruya doesn't go for X
Ruya
Factor,
Not
so
turning around.
it's not
Ridley's
needed.
Being a jerk.
Yeah, really.
That's just
giving
RNG
Ruya some
based,
problems
or
here.
it's.
It's really hard
I
to
always
say.
go for 3 or
Oats
4 if
has
I
it,
can.
Like really.
If you see
well
me
under control
not
right
do
now.
that, it's because I
Yes.
can't.
Ruya has stated that Ridley is one of the parts of the run that gives him the most headache. It looks like this might be it for the supers. Oh, Ruya takes down Ridley.
Ruru's already done.
Oh, it's right behind.
God.
That tightened it up.
All right.
Holy shit.
I don't think Oats is gonna grab that Ridley tank with 257 health. Will Ruya do it though?
Nah, it's
No
pretty
way.
good. 220 is really good.
222. That health is looking pretty darn good. I mean, Oats has full health. Ruya's got 222 health. This is really, really good health for both players. I think they're both going to get out Ellen just fine. You don't know. I don't want to be jinxing anybody, but you don't know until the end. But they're in a very good position to survive here.
Yeah, that
I want to see how his
It's,
segment was. My segment here was decent.
The hardest rooms are really
So,
just in the escape.
Other than the
notably the key hunter rooms.
this room,
The first
think
one is
I
gonna
dropped.
be right after this this speed
Yeah, right
ball
there.
over here.
Fine.
Hopefully-
Yep, the speedball's a tough trick. You know, you might actually take some damage. Both players nailing the
Oh my
speedball there.
goodness.
All
Not
right,
missing a beat. Okay, good RNG manipulation here for both runners.
all right. Let's.
at this
see
point,
here.
I'm
This
like
key hunter
so
manipulation,
sweaty.
All these monsters hit you for so much. Perfect minute
like
for
shaky.
Ruya. Not the perfect minute for Oats, but it doesn't matter. He's got extra health. He takes that hit and still has more health than Ruya. I mean, do you ever really fight with max HP? I've never seen that in my life. So
No.
Yeah, I was playing
On top
kind
that,
of.
an amazing D boost.
Well, the reason that happened is mainly
Oh,
the 2x factor, or else I would have taken an
Yeah.
extra
okay. I think
You
is
know.
Ruya gonna go for the Three Musketeers D
an
boost?
extra 2
No,
hits.
he's
it's
not.
too risky. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
too
way
risky.
risky.
I mean, unless your name's Zeus, it seems like you don't really want to go
Or
for
extra
that in a
hit.
race. But yeah, Oats, perfect.
Really safe.
Both these players exiting. Give it up for these
Exiting,
runners.
yeah,
Give
exiting
it up
and
for these runners.
executing. Incredible job. You have to be following them right now.
Yep. All right. So just
Oh
like
my
that,
God,
Ruya was
dude.
ahead, but missed this ball boost, and Oats gets the ball boost. So just like that, Oats takes the lead on Ruya. Looking for the match between these two.
Getting the health, just to be sure to spark, I guess, after Kraid over to Botwoon.
Yeah. I mean, both of these runners' resources looking pretty.
This
pretty
is
good. Ruya tends to
insane,
main
dude.
A slightly more conservative.
Knowing
strat
like
in that
the
room where he just
Dragon,
grabs farm.
the
I think in
halfy
the
and
end,
stuff,
it's
I bet
barely
Ruya got
losing
the
time.
full halfy.
It's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, Oats trying to do a strat where he just skips everything, but Ruya grabbing all that farm. Oh, gets hooked up.
Yeah, that's really good
Eight
resources. 2 missiles kind of
So,
sucks there, but it's
At
fine.
this point, I feel like Ruru's gonna
Bester,
end
thanks for
up
the 8.
a super for mini Kraid because I don't think he's gonna try to farm the crabs. Is he?
No, I don't think so. You know, the one slightly awkward thing with Ruya here is okay. I was gonna say he only has 2 missiles, but
Yeah.
That's
just
a pretty
grab
nice
the one
drop
missile
to
pack
get.
right there. But yeah, okay, yeah. So Ruya saving a missile there by shooting that key hunter to stun him from hitting him. And let's see, is Ruya? Yeah, Ruya's gonna do the 2 missile strat to jump through that door. You can use a super, but it's definitely a little bit trickier. And just like that, Oats.
This is a really
slightly
clean
ahead,
segment.
Is going to be doing some downward shots. You'll see both of these players doing that to reduce the lag because there's some nails underneath the stage that you can kill. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see. Will both players get this Kraid quick kill? Excellent.
Yeah, a little bit more lag reduction on Ruru's part. Taking
Pretty
advantage
good
of the
drops for both of
spikes.
us. I don't like having 4 missiles, but
And
this
yeah,
is
honestly,
mainly just the supers. It's pretty good.
I'd say the one
And 5
tricky
power
thing
bombs is
here,
nice.
Both players having great resources, but okay, there's 2
What's up,
things.
Albert?
First of all, Oats has 3 power bombs, which is not the best. And Ruya only has 4 missiles. There is a strategy that you want to employ.
Yeah, by
out
like
here
3
that will
seconds.
cost
This
you
whole
2
race has
missiles.
just been
It's
back and
probably
forth
gonna be
between
fine.
us.
Ruya would probably
It's
still go
actually
for it.
insane.
But
I was shaking.
Yeah, there's definitely some repercussions if you use too many resources here. And Oats with 3 power bombs, he's going to need 1 to enter Meridia, and he's going to need 1 for Batoon. He needs a 3rd one for Dragon.
I pulled
and
ahead a
what
little
that
bit
means
here,
is
but Ruya was ahead
if
for a
he does a
bit.
double X factor
Just
strat
him
on
kinda
Batoon,
trading.
he is risking not getting the farm that he'll need for the Dragon. Because if he doesn't have a power bomb for Dragon, that is bad.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't like.
No,
have
I
some
had the
sort of-
restream open that I
I
would
don't
peek
know,
at, but I think
just
I looked at it
some
like 2 or
automatic
3
second
times.
nature sense to just immediately use 2 power bombs on Batoon. I wouldn't think
Yeah.
so,
This room sucked
but
for me. It was kind of
you know,
annoying.
sometimes you go.
I bet you Ruya passed me up here.
autopilot And,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah,
Just like that.
Ooh, that's a time loss for Oats. So Ruya getting that like nearly frame perfect jump depending on the situation, but Oats not getting that jump through the door, which is fine, but the backup that you have to do, he actually messed that up. So he had to wait for this fish to cycle
I
through.
just
And
messed
so just
up.
like that,
That's
Ruya taking the
simple
lead
as
on
that.
Oats. It's ever so slight, but everything matters at this point.
Yeah, Oats could have killed that fish, but again, I don't think it's worth risking the ammo, losing all that ammo.
Yep.
Because you're so close to Torian, and Torian is just RNG on ammo.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to see this X for Ruya.
Oh,
Double
Ruya's an
X
X,
coming out
nice.
for Ruya.
Double X Factor kill!
Nice double X. Okay, so Ruya supers looking insane. 7 supers for Ruya.
Jeez, he had
With 3
insane
supers,
resources.
Not as good, but that's fine. That's 3 supers with maximum missiles is completely fine here. Yahtzee
Yeah.
for both.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, at this point, yeah, I was worried
this is
that
probably the wildest game of Yahtzee that I've ever seen, because I don't even think the board game is even that exciting. But
This-
Ruru and Oats able to do
Happy
Yep. Okay, so
was a little bit
Ruya,
disappointing,
full
but
happy. We're gonna have to see if both players can nail this. That looked good for both. Oh, happy for Oats. Only
I
happy
like
for
how we
Oats.
hit this same.
That is.
So that's like a 7-second time less, assuming he does the rest of the room correctly.
Yeah.
It's okay. There's still a lot of time to be gained, but this is looking
I just
really
missed
good
the
for
full
Ruya.
happy.
I mean, okay, but you know, Meridia Basefi is really scary.
Yeah, it was a good
and one
background.
of the reasons why Meridia is scary, also on top of all those tricks that we just saw,
God, my
is
resources
this
suck.
Dragon fight, and someone can take a massive lead here just on this Dragon fight himself. Oats doing rain dance strats, Ruya going for a normal.
I like this
normal
face off.
X-Factor.
I love this face off. Let's see.
That was a really good
It's
opening
way
from
too
Ruya.
dark. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
two
we
round.
didn't. That's weird.
Okay, but really fast recovery.
This should be good for Oats.
Spike suit.
Gets
Ruya.
yeah.
That's a 2 with blue for Oats.
Oh, he's just leaving
Oh, he's out of there.
with no supers though.
He's out.
Oh my gosh! So he's gonna rely on the farm going out of Meridia.
Yeah, so both players are going to be able to spark across. Ruya with the spike suit, Oats with the blue suit that he's going to charge right here into the spark and go across. Ruya has the lead, but not only does Ruya have the lead,
I didn't know where
Oats
I was at
also
this
has
point.
no
I didn't know
super,
if I was
so
ahead or
Oats is
behind,
gonna have to
but
pick up
I just
some
wanted to
farm,
get out of there and
at some
farm
point,
the bugs.
probably at the Meridia gate. And so
think-
Ruya has the lead and extra farm.
Well, I think. Well, okay, so it sucks when that happens. What happened to Ruru there? But Ruru also has to. I feel like he has to farm anyway because
Yes.
his energy is so low.
Yes, Ruya definitely has to probably grab that.
I would
farm
at
with
least
Meridia,
farm
but
once.
It's just gonna be
If I was Ruya
where he
in this
just
situation,
lays the
maybe
power
even
bomb,
twice,
grabs
honestly.
one farm and goes. Oats' situation is a little bit more dire. Oats might have to farm more than once here, unless he's just gonna gamble and hope that he gets the right drops at Turian. But they're so close right now. So let's see. Let's see right here. This farm is going to be kind of a determining factor on what kind
The
of
two
lead that they
supers
have.
at the first farm here was
Oh,
really
Ruya
nice.
not farming.
It's good.
Ruya's out of here. He doesn't want to farm.
I'm really surprised
Oats
Ruya didn't farm
got-
that.
That was a good farm. I think he's going to take
Yeah,
one more and go.
yeah. I would have gone with that one, but maybe just to be extra safe.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, like, what we're seeing here is quite literally almost just the difference of that one farm. And that is why, if you ever ask, like, the speedrunners, why don't you just farm until full? This is why. And look at how much time the difference is. You know, like, you can't just dilly-dally around and just expect to PV if you farm so many times. So, you're getting a real live view of how much time farming
Get blocked.
actually costs here. It's hard to quantify what 1 second, 2 second, 3 seconds are.
This is
but,
kind of
I
annoying
mean,
missing
you just
this.
saw right here that little extra farm cost him something like 3 seconds, and that's pretty huge.
Ruya
Ruya's
playing good.
definitely ahead, just like almost an entire room now.
I mean, we've been seeing it, and like this race as a testament to the back and all the back and forth that we saw is based on stuff like that. It's because of like the tiny
No health from
little,
Ruya.
time
That's why,
saves that someone
God, I
did,
would
or
have,
the
I
time
would have
losses
farmed
that
at least
someone ended up
once,
taking.
maybe even twice.
Ruru entering with 73 energy.
What determined the race?
So-
I guess we'll see.
Seffi, I gotta say,
I golded my
I'm
last
pretty
split
sure this is
as
pretty
well.
darn close to 41 pace for both of these runners. I mean, both of these runners
Very little.
just
Yeah.
really popping off, really going, really like unbelievably fast. I mean, we're talking.
I'm nervous, and I already know the
Zost
outcome.
had a match with Aussie the other day, and if this was the situation here, Zost would have gotten knocked out into losers bracket. That's like literally how fast these guys were running.
Mm-hmm.
This
Well-
is a crazy match so far.
Yeah.
We don't know what's gonna happen yet, both of these Oats coming in with kind of.
I
fairly
don't
normal
think
resources.
there's no
health
way
is
that it
kinda
was
low.
only
I mean,
the Mother
it
Brain
could end
fight.
literally in the first room.
Unless
If doesn't get
Ruya
the
really
health
messed
from
up,
the
because
first
I think we
Metroid,
missed the same
goes
number
for
of
an
shots.
optimal strat. 73 HP is not a lot. He can absolutely die in the first room.
It literally was. So you're saying Ruya
Which,
didn't
of
make any
course, we
mistakes
do
up until
not
Mother
wish
Brain?
upon them,
There were
but
zero
yeah, Eddie,
mistakes.
this is the final stretch. Torium, one of the hardest, if not the hardest, with so much pressure, like right at the end, and a baby skip. I don't know.
Because I did
Signature
5 jump.
CWJ by
That
Ruru,
saved some
by the
time if he
way.
did 6.
Okay, let's see. Will he drag these Metroids along properly? That's good. That's a good drag. Okay, so Ruya
Damn, nice,
the
get
most
hooked up there.
dangerous Metroid one and good supers too. Oats misses the first Metroid.
Oh, okay.
Oats is super.
Good.
Okay, so Ruya has a lead right now. Let's see how Ruya takes this Metroid 4, 3.
Right,
I think
20
he
and
should
10
be
is.
okay.
That's good. He's gonna be good. We're gonna have to watch
Yeah.
Oats here.
7 is fine.
Oats is going to missile this M4 for sure. For
He
sure.
made a little bit of a mistake
and he
there.
needs to get at least 3
Not too bad,
supers.
but
At least, at the very least, 3.
He's good. He got 3.
Oh, okay,
He's
he got
alive.
3.
Okay.
I just hate when the game does that, though. It just gives you the bare minimum. Oats taking a second hit.
Oh, that's not good. All right. Okay. We'll talk more about the consequences of that later.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We're gonna have to see this baby skip for both players because this is huge. Ruya's first up.
1, 2, 3,
One
4,
more jump for Ruya for sure.
5,
One extra jump.
6.
He's good. Let's watch Oats.
And I believe I did 5, right? 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4.
Oh my god.
5.
He's going for the 5.
He goes for the 5. He's
Oh
saving
my gosh.
huge risk, saving 1 second there at the risk of just losing his run effectively. I mean, not losing it, but that would have been like a 30-second time loss otherwise. But okay, Oats is gonna have very little HP, assuming everything goes well here, whereas Ruya is looking pretty darn
So
good in this
Ruya
situation.
lost quite a few seconds there to Zeb skip, it seems.
Oats also cannot miss any supers on the glass. Let's see if Ruya can get across this.
I made up
Final
some
hurdle.
decent time on Ruya
I
here.
really like that
Actually,
decision
some
to
really nice
kill
time.
that third Rinka by Oats.
He's good.
He's fine,
He's
he's
good.
fine.
He's fine.
Keep
Okay,
getting
he
it.
got the supers. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And that's why you do 2010.
You
That's
can
why
watch
do
if you
2010.
want. I had it
Oats would've
open
lost this run for
sometimes.
sure.
I peeked at it a couple
we have
times.
to watch
But
this because it is very possible Oats takes the lead on this Mother Brain 2
21.
fight. It's possible that they can die as well, but Oats only has 29 HP, so it's really sketchy for him.
Yeah, about an 8-second difference. Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. It's a 60 charge shot fight, by the way.
My Mother Brain was
And
clean,
you'll have
other
to
than
excuse us,
I
but
did
we're
miss a
just
couple
like-
shots, which was pretty annoying. But
Oh my gosh. In awe.
I'm on
How
the edge of my
close.
seat. Every mischarge shot is going to be at least minimum 1 second time loss. And we know how much 1 second means. So if something happens, Ruya's rhythm goes off, misses like a few charge shots, just like that, Oats is gonna catch up. Remember, both of these players can absolutely still die in this fight. You need to have at least 301 HP to survive.
takes 2 bombs.
Okay.
Oh,
they're at
2
the
bomb
catch-up
hits.
phase.
Well, he
Get
can
it,
take
and
the
it's the
damage.
first
He
one
has,
that's always a
he
scary
has
because
health.
it can catch you off guard. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, crazy
That
pattern
was-
for Oats.
Yeah, seriously.
That right there.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
That right there.
oh my gosh!
Oats
Holy
ahead.
Oats is ahead! Oats got the better pattern at the end. I think only 2 catch-ups.
Yes. Yeah,
The
he
head
did.
tilt.
Oh my
my
goodness.
Oats pulls
Yeah,
ahead
my
of
reaction was
Mother
like,
Brain 2
holy
fight.
fuck.
Sunday,
That's
what
so
are we
wild.
watching?
I don't know,
What are we
but
watching?
Ruru had a really
My heart
good
was
lead.
like 160
it
BPM
was
right now.
so-
I was like
It's not that he
shaking.
threw necessarily. It's just that the patterns, the charge shots, how you miss, how you land each charge shot can make the difference. And Oats not taking any bit of damage. Ruru did have to take 2 bombs, so to speak, in a way that you don't take damage. So that could have held him back just a tiny bit. But regardless, exceptional job, Oats.
I mean,
Wait, did
both
Ruya get
these
the good
players are
cutscene?
gonna have to get that done ready.
Isn't that
Yeah.
isn't that the good
time.
cutscene from Ruya on the claw
It's possible.
lining up?
There are rules in place where if the race is really close and you can't tell who wins, we will have to do a frame count. It's so close. There's still so much to be done because,
Yeah.
I mean, the Mother Brain 3 fight, you can
You don't think so?
absolutely lose a few
They were
seconds there.
different
We've
positions.
seen last year Sloters versus Lynx in the SGL 2021 finals.
So I was curious. I don't know if that
Lynx
made it.
lost because he missed one jump in the parlor, and that's what it came down to. And so, Sephi, I mean, all that's left is we're gonna have to see how these runners.
This is nuts, dude. I don't even want to watch this. I
Yeah,
was
the
so
ongoing
goddamn
theme is,
nervous.
the
This fight, I
screensaver,
just
and
told
that's
myself to
something
not
that
be a
Ruru's
dumbass
gonna have
and
to
just.
rely on.
This fight was
Just
really clean.
Given just a small bit of rooms left to go, and also needing a good Mother Brain Phase 3 fight.
That was a really good Mother Brain 3 fight for Oats.
Yeah.
It was a good
That
one
was
for
that was
Ruya,
clean.
but I would say
It
it was
really
very
can't be
slightly
any
better for
better than
Oats
that.
here.
That Mother Brain 3 was perfect for me.
All right. Will Parlor determine it? Will the Steam determine it? There's some RNG at the end of it. We don't know, Sephi. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah. Oh
Dude,
my gosh, this
I
is
can't
gonna
even-
be so intense. And Steam can lose you. I don't know. Oh, I can't watch, but I have to because I'm doing
We
commentary.
have to watch here. We have to watch.
to.
All right, Leodox
What's the
coming
door
up right
time?
here. This is
57?
one room where you can definitely fall and make a mistake.
Pretty good so far.
Good down grab for Oats.
Good.
Good for Ruya. Gotta get this moonfall.
Okay, another strat is the Behemoth Spark. The most optimal spark to go up the climb here.
Okay, no bonk. This is it. The parlor and the ship.
Holy shit, dude.
They're gonna have to channel their inner Drewskis right now. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah, that one. Oh my
oh, not a
gosh.
good steam for Ruya too. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh my
GG.
goodness.
Fuck, dude.
Incredible.
Oh my gosh.
I was so
incredible
shaky.
race. GG to Oats winning.
I don't know if you can
but
see.
Ruru
Hold
just
on.
3 seconds behind.
I think I show my hand.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
shaking.
Oats with the 42.03 actually, and Ruru with the 42.05. Oh,
GG. Oh my gosh. It literally came down to the wire. Oats did have the lead. I think that was convincing. Ruya in the end, trailing a little bit behind, had some
I was-
missteps, and
yeah, I
the
was
Steam treating Oats a little
shaking
bit
bad.
better in the end. So Oats finishing in first place, as you said, with an official racetime.gg time of 42 minutes and 3 seconds, and Ruya finishing
had an
with
idea,
official
yeah.
racetime.gg time of 42
I
minutes
saw
and
the
5
G4
seconds.
time, but
And that was
I knew it
amazing
was
race
fairly
between
close.
both these
I
runners,
peaked in
running
Norfair as well, so I knew we were
basically
close.
41 in a race
Yeah.
setting when the stakes mattered. That was an incredible. Get your
No.
judges out for both these.
I did,
runners,
not
please.
hear the
Oh
announcers.
my gosh.
That's the last thing I want to do is
Incredible
listen to the announcers
job.
as
And
I'm.
you see what
you know.
Ruru said there on the race time chat.
I do see what he said. I can't believe I lost because of that bomb plus ketchup combo. Like.
Jeez Louise. Insane. Honestly, that was woo. That was intense. I had to watch that one back. That race was back and forth. Yeah. That was certainly the closest race, yeah. I mean, we both had some issues. It's not like I had some better RNG here, Ruya had some better RNG there. Pulled ahead there, pulled ahead here, you know, whatever. It definitely it was you know, it was as Eddie and Steffi joked about, like us getting the same ROMs. Pointtown, shut up. Whew. I face Cutie or Lynx next. The winner of Cutie and Lynx.